it's Jordan. Happy Sunday. Listen, this morning we're gonna worship together and we're singing all about how he's been so good. Because God is so good. Now some of you might already know this from day camp, but if you don't worry. It's really easy. I'll teach it to you. It goes like this. He's so good, so good to me. So good, so good to me. So good, so good to me. Jesus, yeah, he's so good, so good to me. So good, so good to me. So good, so good to me. Jesus, that's it. Can you sing it with me? So good to me. He's so good, so good to me. So good, so good to me. Jesus, yes, he's so good, so good to me. So good, so good to me. So good, so good to me. Jesus, yeah, I got love, joy, peace, and righteousness in the Holy Spirit. Whoa, I got love, joy, peace, righteousness in the Holy Spirit. Whoa, yeah. Whoa, let's count. I got love, joy, peace, righteousness in the Holy Spirit. Whoa, your turn. Whoa, yeah, I got love, joy, peace, and righteousness in the Holy Spirit. Whoa, you sing it. Whoa, yeah, he's so good, so good to me. So good, so good to me. So good, so good to me. Jesus, yes, he's so good, so good to me. He's so good, so good to me. So good, so good to me, Jesus. All right, let's count. I got love, joy, peace, and righteousness in the Holy Spirit. Whoa, yeah. Whoa, I got love, joy, peace, righteousness in the Holy Spirit. Whoa, you sing it. Whoa, I got love, joy, peace, and righteousness in the Holy Spirit. Whoa, yeah. Whoa, he's so good. He's so good, so good to me. So good, so good to me. He's so good, so good to me. Jesus, yes, he's so good, so good to me. He's so good, so good to me. He's so good, so good to me. Jesus, sing it one more time. He's so good, so good to me. He's so good, so good to me. He's so good, so good to me. Jesus, yes, he's so good, so good to me. He's so good, so good to me. He's so good, so good to me. Jesus, yes.
Welcome, boys and girls, to RiverZone. Glad you can join us. So we've been talking a lot about Jesus, right? And especially the end of his life. So we've talked about how Jesus died, how he was buried, resurrected, how he restored Peter, right? And just cooking fish in a campfire. Pretty cool. Well, this week we're going to talk about something that Jesus said at the very end to his disciples. Now, when he says something at the end, it's probably very important, right? And I'm going to say something at the end here that not all of you guys will pick up on, but we'll see. So I want to read what Jesus said to his disciples right before he left. Then Jesus came close to them and said, "All the authority of the universe has been given to me. Now wherever you go, make disciples of all nations, baptizing them in the name of the Father, the Son, and the Holy Spirit, and teach them to faithfully follow." That's really what it means to be a disciple, right? "All that I have commanded you, and never forget that I am with you every day, even to the end of this age." Wow, pretty cool. So it starts out with saying Jesus said, all authority of the universe has been given to me. What? Now, what are you going to say after you say you have all the authority of the universe? What would you guys do with all the authority of the universe? What you were about to tell people to do is probably pretty important, right? You have all the authority of the universe, so what are you going to say? Well, Jesus said, go and make disciples. Go baptize people in the name of the Father, the Son, and the Holy Spirit. Wow, right? So this is something called the Great Commission. What in the world does commission mean? Does anybody know? Well, there's a hint at the end of the word. Commission. Mission, that's right. The Great Commission is really a great mission from Jesus. And I love it because I think that it paints a picture of what God is doing overall. So sometimes it's really cool to think about what we call the big picture, right? So you have to take a step back and you have to look at things from a really high level to see the big picture. There's a lot of cool pictures on the internet and videos where you see something really tiny and then you take a step back and it looks completely different. It's like you see a little black and red field in the like over a long area, and then you take a step back and it's a ladybug, right? It's really cool to see when God takes us and he pulls us back and he lets us see the big picture of what he's doing. And I think that's what he's doing in this Great Commission. You know, you guys are young, right? And you don't have jobs yet, but one day you're going to have a job. And a job, it's something you do to actually make money and provide for your family, but it ends up being something, principally speaking, that you spend a lot of time doing, right? And so if you spend a lot of time doing something, then it's going to be something that's a big part of your life, right? Because what is life other than a bunch of time that you have here on earth, right? So you spend a lot of time doing something. What is that going to be? What is that going to be? It's always the question you get asked, right? By your grandparents, your aunts and uncles, everybody asks you, are you going to be a policeman? Are you going to be a fireman? Are you going to be a doctor? And it's sometimes hard to answer, right? I mean, you may not even know. You may not even know until you're older. And even when you get older, you may not even know. And sometimes people, when they get older, they change, right? They change from one career to another. A career is just a fancy word for a job that lasts a long time. So, what is something that you're going to be when you grow up? Well, I think if you look at the big picture, you're going to be a disciple maker. You're going to be somebody that goes out and shows who Jesus is to everybody around you. And the cool thing about that is it doesn't matter what you do. It doesn't matter what job you have. It doesn't matter where you are in life, how much money you have or how much money you don't have. You can be a disciple maker. You can have this overarching mission from God drive your life because he gave it to us. It's something that we have. He has all authority and then boom, he gives us this mission. Wow. So if you're ever wondering what you're supposed to do with your life, always remember that God has this overarching mission to have your life be something that draws people to Jesus, that shows how much he loves them and brings people into a relationship with him. That is the overarching mission of whatever it is you do with your life. So you can take the pressure off, right? I've already told you, you have this mission. You don't have to. I think it would be really cool, actually, next time an adult asks you, what are you going to do when you grow up? You're going to say, I'm going to make disciples. And they're going to be like, what? And they may even ask you if they don't know who Jesus is, which would be really cool, right? So you guys have a great mission, a great co-mission. Because you're doing it not alone, right? So this mission, if you were going to do it by yourself, it is impossible. It is mission impossible to do this by yourself. So Jesus actually said another thing in another book. I read to you guys from Matthew 28, but in Acts, he said, you guys wait a second here, okay? I'm going to give you guys something before you go out on this mission. It's not just a mission, it is a co-mission. It is something that he's going to do with you. Because at the end, right, he even said, and surely I will be with you even to the end of the age. That's pretty cool. So God is always going to be with us. And next week, Miss Jenny is going to talk to us about what the thing is that Jesus promised. What did he tell them to wait for? What did he do to help them with this great co-mission with him? It's pretty cool what he did. Now, I promised I'd incorporate this last bit here on a sign-off, so not all of you guys are going to get this, but May the 4th be with you tomorrow. Thanks, guys. Bye.